Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? NukemDukem here. So I know I just uploaded a video revealing the new operator preview and as well dissecting the gameplay and showing off the abilities and that means for Rainbow Six. This was not on ready for me when I recorded that video, but they just updated their website and there's actually more details, information on the Jackal. First off, I'm going to let you know I cannot read well. I'm going to butcher stuff up. If you guys know me for a long time, it's not my strong points, and I just woke up and my head is not all there yet. So what I'm going to do is attach the previous video to this one, so people who didn't see the previous one will see that one after I make this video. Hopefully you guys will, people who are watch the previous video watch this one as well, because there's a lot of new information that we have not had. I'll put a link to this article in the description. If I forget, just remind me. Okay, Operation Velvet Shell, Operator Jackal. But his name is Riyad Ramirez Alhazar. The steed, the night, and the desert all know me. Now you will too. In Operation Velvet Shell, two GEO's operators joined Team Rainbow to protect civilians vacationing on the coastline. Our new free map set in Ibiza, Spain. People say you don't pronounce the Z, the song said it wrong. The song says Ibiza, but people say the Z's silent or TH, or if I remember correctly, Ibiza. If I get it wrong, I know you guys are always going to correct me. Spanish locals are not happy when I pronounce the name wrong, or any country. The local authorities request assistance of the Spanish Grupo Especial de Operaciones, GEO, or known as the Spanish Special Forces, to evacuate their perimeter after an anonymous tip. Influenced by the tragic Munich 1972 Summer Olympics, the GEO was founded in 1977 during Spanish tumultuous transition to a democratic government. We'll go ahead and look at what the Munich 1972 Summer Olympics is, because I was born after then. Many of us were, so we don't know what that means and why it was formed. While the operator's unique ability only be revealed during the 6th Invitational, so you guys can only see this in action. 6th Invitational. I will have gameplay, like recorded gameplay, on Monday, but it looks like I'm gonna have to hold off for the embargo. Once the operator is announced, I can show my 2-hour footage of playing the Jackal. Rainbow Six scriptwriter Farrah Brixey revealed the elements that inspired the Jackal's persona. Brixey explained that their goal was to portray how Spain's special operation assigns a role to each officer that resonate with their personal assets and tactic of choice. We created Jackal with that in mind, so that he fully embodies specific playstyle. When you play the Jackal, you're sending a clear message to the opposing team now that they've got a target on their back. The GEO is known for preventing acts of terror, but makes a dent in drug trafficking rings. Brixey revealed you can expect the Jackal to embody resourcefulness in difficult terrains, as his specialty lies in countering drug smuggling operations. He underwent extensive survival courses, tactical desert navigation programs, and specialized in combat diving course to gain this edge. Now, I'm not going to read into this. It says diving, which I think it means most likely underwater diving. Since there is a pool in this map, people have been asking, is there going to be swimming allowed in Rainbow Six now? I don't know. I would say no, but I don't think you can walk in the water, or if you walk in the water, it will only be knee height, and then you can jump over it. But I don't think you can prone into the water. So I won't read too much into that. Now, we have more information to showcase the lethality of Spain's Special Force. Ramirez is equipped with the C7E and the PDW-9 as primary weapons, and the ETA 12S and the USP-40 secondary weapons. If you watch the gameplay trailer, it seems like he pulls out the pistol, which is the USP-40. Raid Ramirez Alhazar was a 9-year-old during the Spain's political transition, but he did not feel the full impact of these changes until later on. His focus was somewhere else entirely. He was shifted from one dysfunctional family to the next. A few years later, Ramirez was taken out of foster care system by his older brother, Faisal, who was now old enough to become an illegal guardian. Oh my gosh, there's a lot more. Ramirez brothers first appeared in the official records on October 8th, 1985. Okay, 3 years before I was born. Right when Riyad I'm gonna say Ryad, or it's supposed to be silent. I don't know. Ryad was found next to his brother's dead body in an abandoned house in El Principal Alfasano. Found next to his dead brother's body. Ryad was 17 years old and was required urgent medical assistance with no witness, no murder weapon, and no clear motive. The local authorities treated Vasquez's death as an inconclusive case of street violence. After that night, Ryad was determined to unravel the events that led to the loss of his brother. When he turned 19, he finally passed a mandatory qualification to enter the GPU, or actually this is different. This is National Police Force, the Corpo Nacional del Policia, or the National Police Force, to further hone his skills on the field to become a member of GEO. To learn more about our operators, okay, so this is just showing that they will reveal more information during the Invitational, which is next weekend. So if you didn't see this gameplay, I'll go ahead and play it, and then I'll play the old clip that I did. But this is interesting. Maybe street violence is what encouraged him to join this military forces. I mean, the police force, then the military force, because of his dead brother through the cartel. We also didn't look at Munich Olympics. Let's see. The Munich massacre was during the 1972 Olympics in Munich, West Germany, which 11 Israeli Olympic team members were taken hostage and eventually killed along a German police officer by the Palestinian terrorist group Black September. Okay, I actually know about this. Okay, so during the Olympics, they're a terrorist group from the Palestinian took 11 hostages at gunpoint. And during this time, there was negotiation. It lasted, I think, a couple of days to a week of what happened, and a couple of people try to escape. They end up getting caught and killed. They were executing hostage one by one. By the time the police force entered, the terrorist group killed everyone, and eventually everyone died. It was the worst massacre in the Olympic history, and it was just terrible. It's actually well known. I'm sorry I didn't know this earlier. I just needed little details and refresh my head right away. It was the worst case of terrorism, and special forces and negotiation was not able to stop it. So after the Summer Olympics, this is why the special forces, many different countries changed their tactics in terms of hostage negotiation and how to save hostages. So that's a Munich special forces. So let's go ahead and play this. You guys haven't seen it yet, and then I'll put my review video at the end.
Siempre dejan algo atrás.
So here we have probably the entrance of the map from the outside, the parking lot next to the police cars. If you guys watch my video on all the spawning points, location, and the details of the new map, this is the front entrance, and it's the white pearl right here. So here is the headgear right here, and it looks like it kind of shows footsteps of here. So he is more of an anti roamer to track roamers. The only thing with this is, I wonder how long the footprints last, because if it lasts forever, then it makes, I feel like he's kind of useless, because if it lasts forever, then that means roamer could be roaming around across the whole map and you're just following footsteps, and it can take you a while on it. And then it seems like the way Ubisoft is going with it is that the way they're going with it is to kind of counter roamers more. They already did it with Claymore, so now they're having an operator more, and this thing is UV. So a lot of people predicted this operator that can find footsteps. Let's go ahead and translate. Sorry, I didn't translate earlier. So this is what I read in the comments. Sorry if I incorrectly translated, but from what I read, it says always leaving something behind. And then this, I don't know if this is a permit. It seems like he activates it by pressing a button on his little UV lights here. So he presses it. So this makes me think it's a temporary ability, kind of same as Caviera, where she goes silent step and lasts for a certain time. So it looks like he can turn it on and off. It might be dedicated on a certain amount of battery life. So I don't know how long these footsteps will last in the game. and I don't know how pros will use it or if they're going to use it. For me, for first instinct, I haven't played this yet. I'm actually going to play it next week on Monday, and may be able to have footage, an actual gameplay footage on Monday of what to show you guys. But just to analyze and speculate the gameplay, I don't know. I'm very hesitant on what I'm seeing because I don't know how that's going to help an attacker. It seems like lower level players will benefit from this, but higher level, be interesting because you run around everywhere. Then what if like there's tons of people roaming? There's just footsteps everywhere. It can be very confusing. And look, this looks like a 1911 to me from here. Yeah, looks like a 1911 pistol. So you'll be holding a pistol when you turn this on. I don't. It's kind of like Caviari where she has her pistol when she turns on ability. I don't know if you can keep your automatic, your assault rifle, or your machine gun if you turn this on. But from here, it's indicating that it's a pistol. And that's what we have. So, but let's go ahead and dissect the coastline map here. So from the first teaser picture we had about it, there was a white wearing operator and there was a black wearing operator. So I don't know if it's a different gear because people said the right one was the Jackal, and then people said the left one. I mean, people said the right one was girl because look at the stocking, and the very white bright one was the attacker. But it was actually if this gear is the same thing people are referring to, then people were wrong. It's actually the opposite. The attacker is wearing black, and the defender, she is wearing white. But who knows, because you know this might be just a regular skin or this might be the season pass exclusive skin. Let me go ahead and pull a picture of what I'm talking about here. Yeah, okay, let me pull up this picture. So when this image first came out, people said the left is the guy and the right's the girl because of stalking and stuff. But it seems like, based on what we have new evidence here, the guy is actually the attacker and the white is the female. So here we have is probably Mirta, most likely 99% Mirta, and this is the Jackal. So everyone got the name wrong, but the thing is, I made an Easter egg video earlier disproving that the name was not Hugo or Hugo. It was just SCP was the indication of the new map, which means it's the pool. So I got that Easter egg right and recorrected that the male attacker was not Hugo or Ugo. Sonardus. So this, as you can see here down the debris, is a barricade wall. So this looks like it's going to be a wooden barricade. You can castle barricade out here. And I think this kind of looks like a desk you hide behind here. So like defender could hide behind. It kind of reminds me a lot like Skyscraper, where there's like a desk on the side entrance and you can defend it, as well as I think is it Chalet, or what's that map where there's a bomb site right in the front door? I can't remember. And there's a garage and there's offices. Sorry, so everyone's gonna be in the comment section. It's this Nukem. Sorry, I just woke up. I'm so tired. I'm trying to figure this out while we go. And this is a different room here. This looks like it's the pool table room from earlier. I have to rewatch the coastline map that I had. But we got a little art right here, barricade. Yeah, could be wooden barricade here, but you see a double doors here. That's one entrance, and here's another entrance into this room.
Siempre dejan algo atrás.
Man, I took a pill today. Nope. Let's see if we see it. I don't think it's here. Well, there's a door right here. It might be a door over here, but I don't see a pool table. This might be where he's exiting. No, wouldn't make sense. Okay, here. Yes, pool table room. So this is where the male attacker operator is. He comes out one pool room door, and then it's another door. So most likely he walks out here and looks at that footprint here. Okay, so the entrance is right here. So in order to get to the entrance of where the Jackal was, you spawn somewhere out here by the police line or even further so you don't get spawn peek. And you can enter either through the left side or through the right side through the very front of that door. And then they will have maybe a defensive operator hiding behind that little desk over there. Okay. So far, it looks good. I'm actually excited. Definitely excited. Let me know what you guys think of the Jackal. If this is what it does for Rainbow Six Siege. Let me know your thoughts and opinion. And if you're guys excited, I will have gameplay on Monday for you. Actual gameplay. This was a speculation gameplay of what I think he would do. So I'll go play again. And don't forget, if you guys want to copy a Year 2 Season Pass as well as the games in description. If you guys want to win other games, it's on my Revlo. And then there will be the other one, Gleam, for the regular giveaway. I'll play this one more time. Enjoy.
Siempre dejan algo atrás.
Oh, I forgot. I found the voice actress that played Mirta. So if you guys want to see the voice actress that plays Mirta, I'll put it in the description below or annotation somewhere. Is this new stuff? I haven't seen this cutscene before. Is this new cutscenes? Hang on. I haven't seen those cutscenes before. Probably from a different trailer. Where are these cutscenes coming from? Can someone point me to if they know the original cutscene of this, or this is new cutscene right here? Because I don't remember seeing this. It's like a showdown between the two sides, but I feel like this is pre because Tachanka's not buffed here with the shield. Huh. I don't remember seeing it. Let me know. Let me know in the description below. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Please share this with your friends. Bye.